In this video, we're going to talk about concentrated focus. We're also going to go through all the smart money buy and sell levels around immediate price action. And just to let you know, the Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin videos, three-dimensional risk management, projections, and the indicators are now currently on the CTKS Method service. To access those new indicators, please watch the video first, then go up to Indicators, Invite-Only Scripts, and you'll see them appear. There's so many indicators inside the CTKS Method Monthly service. With that said, let's run the numbers. In this video, we're going to talk about concentrated focus, which is Rule 106 from the Masterclass. In this video, we're going to talk about concentrated focus, which is Rule 106 from the Masterclass. As an investor or a trader, you must know where smart money is buying or selling. There are currently 25,939 cryptos in the crypto market. When you look at a heat map like this, how do you concentrate your focus? It's a really interesting thing inside financial markets. All financial markets tend to follow the leaders. What are the leaders in the crypto space? It's Bitcoin, Ethereum. With central banks all around the world wanting to introduce their own central bank digital currency, they're taking pages out of China's playbook for the digital yuan. China, when it introduced its CBDC, it promptly closed off everything to do with crypto. And you know right now that Hong Kong is being open, armed, and welcoming back crypto. What you're seeing is just a phase. Now, why do I have these four charts up here? This is the institutional EDX markets exchange. They're focusing on four tokens: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. EDX Markets has focused, concentrated attention on those four particular cryptos because those four have the least probability of being securities under the Securities Exchange Commission rules. Because these cryptos are now so important, they've made their way into the CTKS Method Monthly service. You will see now that we have Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. There are now 27 smart money level indicators inside the CTKS Method Monthly service, and they're updated every single month. The Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash videos were released into the service just in the last 12 hours. Inside the Bitcoin Cash video, I actually show you some real trades that I did recently, with the concept of helping you to understand and better understand how to apply the CTKS method as it is inside the method service. A very unfortunate thing with retail investors and traders, they don't concentrate their focus. And this is really just part and parcel of the process to becoming professional. When people just start off, any shiny thing gains their attention and also gains their money. But as you stay longer and longer inside financial markets, you'll learn to focus your attention on just a handful. The beautiful thing here, all these charts have the smart money buy and sell levels inside the service. One of the reasons that I showed the Bitcoin Cash trades inside the service video was to actually help people to understand that you can just take a small part of price action and do way better than the bank interest would ever give you. But over time, those kinds of trades actually add up to huge increases in wealth. You could literally just stick on these 8 charts. Let's just gain a quick look at Bitcoin. We can see Bitcoin just weakening at the moment. It's putting in play this lower level. That's where we would expect Bitcoin to go next. But we must see if there are smart money buy and sell levels around. Are we encountering resistance or are we above support? There's so many things that you need to look at. You must know your levels. We can currently see that Ethereum is weaker than Bitcoin, and we can see that Bitcoin is up around 1.5% versus a loss of about 1.7% on Ethereum. BNB, Binance Coin, has been hit very, very hard. It's down about 6% versus Bitcoin being up about 1.35. XRP is also down. It's down a little over 5%. ADA is down around 4% just over this particular period that we're looking at. DOGE has a little bit more strength in. It's only down 2.36%. What about Solana? Solana can be very, very spiky. It can collapse and recover incredibly quickly. It's down about 3.6%. What about Litecoin? Yes, Litecoin, because of EDX exchange, is up 1.36%. These are the levels, if you're in crypto, that you want to be watching. Always do your daily three-dimensional risk management, because you know price is always moving in a wave. Even if it's in an uptrend, it's going down sometimes before it finds a base and then comes up before it finds resistance, and down and up. So that's why we must be inside the market, understanding that synchronization is the thing that pays you. When you're desynchronized, you pay the market. The CTKS method has a unique way of marking up all of price history. What typically happens when people get into the market, they only look at recent indicative price, and you would say from an RIP level, this around the 30,000 would be the most important level inside Bitcoin's chart right at the moment. But is that the case? When we mark up from 2009, we can see that Bitcoin, currently trading at 30,491, has resistance at this 30,995 mark and also at 31,190. What does this mean? Price has been trying to come up to pierce through these two resistance levels, and these resistance levels have been marked up since 2009, not just the past week or so. Recent indicative price creates a lot of problems inside the market. You've got to be very, very careful. You need to look for true support and true resistance. Members of the CTKS monthly service get this indicator where you can see for the month all of the objective dynamic market structure lines inside Bitcoin's price history. And we can see that this 29,251 mark is actually the next level of support. It's not around the 30,000, that's a retail level. What does this actually mean? If price comes down, we would expect 29,251 to play out, not the $30,000 mark. Let's have a look at the longs and the shorts. We can see the longs gaining a lot of confidence. The shorts have been quite hammered recently. And you can see that it's weekend trading. We've just entered Sunday. One of the other things that we can see, the shorts were being liquidated just recently, but the longs were being liquidated previous to that. How is this showing up in liquidation data? 91.55 million in total liquidations, and for a Sunday, that's a lot of liquidations. We would expect around the 20 million mark. We're getting a lot more than that, and 41,389 positions. And when we look towards 24-hour liquidations, we can see 60% long. The past 12 hours, nearly 72% long. The past 4 hours, 53% short, and the past hour, about 67% short. So we're seeing that the longs were getting liquidated, but now the shorts are taking turns. If you're inside the CTKS Method monthly service, I suggest you look through all the cryptos in the way that I'm going to show you right now. First of all, when we look at Ethereum, currently trading at 1873, we can see Ethereum is looking like it's about to lose support. But where is the true smart money support and resistance? You can see there's a lot of resistance above Ethereum's current price. There's multiple levels. The next area of smart money buy support is actually 1827. Ethereum is currently 1873. As Ethereum comes down and gets more and more resistance levels above it, that's like a weight pressing down on it. This is exactly not what we want. We want Ethereum to be getting above all of this resistance and turning it to support. It's currently not doing so at the moment. Therefore, you can say Ethereum is looking a little weak at the moment. Binance is getting hammered by regulators all around the world, but that doesn't mean it doesn't obey market structure. Specifically, objective dynamic market structure, and that's what these lines represent. We can see BNB is currently 236, but it couldn't hold on to this 246 smart money sell level. It got above it a little bit, but it couldn't hold it. Therefore, it became a sell. Where was the next safety net in price? It was down here at 234.59 and just slightly lower at that 231. What do these lines represent when they're below price? They represent safety nets. And when you get a very heavy one above price, you can often get a retest, and we did get a retest just around here. If we're not going above, we're going below. And you can see this is always playing out inside market structure. What are these lines called? They're called SLs, or Stanfield levels. What do they represent? The thicker, the stronger. The more clustered, the stronger. If we don't get above thick and clustered lines, we're going below to the next ones below. Price is always moving Stanfield level to Stanfield level. Inside the CTKS Method Monthly service, you get this indicator. Binance is looking a little weak. Let's check out XRP. XRP gets some very good news recently from the MAS, the Monetary Authority in Singapore. But since that news, unfortunately, XRP has not been able to withstand the gravity of the entire crypto market. It's looking a little bit weak, but where are smart money buying and selling? We can see a similar kind of thing playing out. XRP is currently 48.48. This smart money level at that 49.65 mark is important to understand. We couldn't sustainably get above it, and we had a clustering of support lines, then a bit of a fresh air gap down to the next safety nets. Where did price go? Because it couldn't hold on to these lines, it went down, and it's bounced technically at the moment. XRP is still looking a little weak. Another chart inside the monthly service is ADA. ADA is currently 29 cents. How do we read out these large number of decimal places? You can just say 2900. That's the way to do it. What do we see here? We can see that ADA has a lot of relative strength, especially compared to BNB. But where are smart money buying and selling? Let's just pop on the indicator. We can see there's a gravitational level around that 2900 mark, 29 cents. And when we go up a little bit higher, at 29.50, there's another smart money area. We need to get above this 29.50 to resume positive price momentum for ADA. If we don't do that, we're going below to that 27.60 mark. Inside the service, you get a video on all of the cryptos that we're going through at the moment with price projections using three-dimensional risk management out to the end of the month. Also, the CTKS method indicator that you can overlay on your own charts to see how things are playing out whenever you want in real time. I strongly urge everybody to learn the CTKS method. It's literally the world's most powerful smart money buy and sell level detection system. Unfortunately, the cost of not knowing these levels is very, very expensive inside financial markets. And you can see the CTKS method service applies to stocks, indices, forex, yields, bonds, everything. You can learn it at ctksmethod.org or inside the CTKS Masterclass. The beautiful thing is that you learn it once and you know it for a lifetime, and you can apply it to any price chart. Let's have a look at Doge, and knowing market structure is incredibly important. Where are smart money buying and selling? And of course, with the method service, you see everything for the month. Turning on the indicator, we can see at 70.10 there's a lot of resistance on Doge. Doge is currently 66.50. We do have a bit of a conglomeration of smart money buy areas around the 65.11 and then down a little bit further at 63.98. The market is looking a little bit weak at the moment. Looking at Solana, which is currently 16.62, where is smart money buying and selling? Just popping on the indicator, we can see around that 17.33 mark. That smart money resistance level became a thou shall not pass. And what is happening? We're getting quite a good amount of support at that 16.14 level. Always remember, if it can't make it above, it's going below. Litecoin has made its way into the CTKS Method Monthly service. One thing that you might like to pay attention to Litecoin, it has a halving, just like Bitcoin does, and it's estimated to be on the 2nd of August. Another thing that I just want to make you aware of, Fed Chair Powell is coming up and having his 2 days of market mayhem on the 28th and 29th of June. The other thing to bear in mind is that the core PCE price index month on month comes out on the 30th of June. That could cause a little bit of volatility inside the markets. I go into these kind of issues inside the method service videos. One of the greatest challenges that you'll ever face as an investor or a trader, and we know all investors become traders anytime they buy or sell. And that's all about knowing where true support and true resistance is inside the market, and having a forward estimate as to where those are is very important. For example, if you were in Litecoin here and you saw Litecoin's price weakening, where's the safety net? Was there a safety net that reversed price? And when price came up, did it hit resistance levels? And you would need to know this from all the support and resistance levels from 2013. That's what the CTKS method does. It doesn't use recent indicative price, which is used by about 99% of people, and it doesn't use SBA or story-based analysis. So let's pop on the indicator, the brand new indicator that's just come out. What did we see? We saw that when Litecoin sold down, it sold down traumatically. There was a big liquidation spike that occurred from the long side here. Where did it get caught? Litecoin is currently $88,942, which is $88.94. 2 cents. We can see that this support level held very, very nicely at that 87,620 mark. What actually occurred next is we came back and retested that previously broken smart money buy area. When you get a cascade of liquidations down, it's often very, very common that you will come back and retest those higher levels. It doesn't mean that it's going to get above it. It really depends on what price does. And you can see this stronger level at 89,886 just wasn't held. If it's not going above, it's going below. So please keep these kinds of rules in mind. Looking at the greatest gainers, top 100 past 24 hours, Kava, Bitcoin Cash, BSV, Zilliqa, LRC, Tezos, Zcash, Leo, and Dash. The greatest losers, top 100 past 24 hours, Mask, Render Token, Pepe, Sui, Maker, Rocket Pool, Conflux, LDO, and Stacks. Bitcoin Cash has been doing particularly well because it was so suppressed. There were so many shorts inside Bitcoin Cash's price action. The shorts have been completely caught off guard by the EDX nature of the news. Institutions are now leaning into Bitcoin Cash. And I did a video on this and popped it inside the service. Where are the resistance levels? You can see Bitcoin Cash is coming up to an absolute whack of them. It's done very, very well. And it was because so many shorts got absolutely hammered. Inside the CTKS Method Monthly service, I just showed some trades that I did inside this particular branch of price action. Remember, price is always moving in a wave, always going up and down and up and down. There was a fresh air gap, and Bitcoin Cash has done very, very well. You can see just having an understanding of the cryptos that are covered by the monthly service is more than enough. I've known particular people to only trade 1 or 2 cryptos, and they have done incredibly well. A lot of people think that they need to diversify. The truth is, you just need to understand. A lot of people think that legendary investors such as Warren Buffett, they don't concentrate, they spread their risk. But actually, Warren Buffett has around 49.67% of his investments, well, his and Charlie's investments, in Apple. Bear in mind, if Warren can do it, you can do it too. Knowing how to apply Rule 106, concentrated focus, you'll find it's the most profitable thing that you can do. If you've got 50 different things that you're trading and investing in, you just can't keep a track of what's going on. You'll never develop that really close, intimate connection with what you're trading or investing in, and you need it. There are currently 27 smart money buy and sell level indicators inside the CTKS Method service. You can become a foundation member, which means you lock in a really, really low price, and that is so long as you just keep your membership active, you'll have that low price forever. All you need to do is to go to the ctksmethod.org. As a current member, you can just go to the indicators section, go into the invite-only scripts, and you'll see all of those scripts just waiting patiently for you to add them to the charts. You can see there's so many indicators here. One on Apple that we were just talking about, one on the DXY, Euro Dollar, junk bonds, the Nasdaq, Microsoft, Nvidia, silver, gold, you name it, it's in there. I strongly urge everybody to be able to mark up their own charts. CTKS Method Level 1 certification goes through all the foundations that you need to know, and you get a certificate at the end of that. Level 2 is where the rubber hits the road. There's so many things that you need to know. You can see it's quite involved to mark up these charts, but if you think about how much money you're putting in, if you don't know where smart money is buying and selling, you're just guessing. Don't guess, know. Rule 97, invest in your knowledge. This is a really important rule. A lot of people think, oh no, I don't need to invest. I'll just guess. I'll just watch random videos on YouTube and they'll tell me all the secrets of the universe. It doesn't actually work that way. If you think about your own profession, you can't learn what you know by just looking at YouTube videos. They're going to help you, absolutely. But if you wanted to become an accountant and you're just learning through YouTube videos, good luck with that. Or maybe you wanted to be an engineer or a doctor, and you get a doctor coming up to you and saying, I learned all my medical knowledge from YouTube. I'll now operate on you. What would you say? You say, yeah, go for it. Or you say, I'm out of here. Let me know in the comments. I'm currently offering the Ken Stanfield CTKS Partial Masterclass Scholarship for the CTKS Masterclass. To be eligible for this, you must show positive excellence and a commitment to learning. That is, watch the videos until the end. Apply for the scholarship and contribute to our global family. Active learning is a very, very critical skill to develop. The active learning question for today: how have you been focusing? Have you been concentrating your focus or doing something else? Please let me know in the comments. And to everybody who comments, thank you so much, everyone. It's just fantastic. I make sure I read all of the comments. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.